Hey, hey, we're here. Let's go. How are ya? All right, Spirit, we're here for another reading. Thank you for bringing us together. You have you have my permission to use my vessel to bring forth light and love and the highest and greatest good for the person who is listening to this. Thank you. All right. I'm super excited right now. I get to go to a Wings game tonight. And my friend says our tickets are awesome. So I'm very excited to go. Very excited. What do you got going on? Anything good? Hope so. Remember our last reading? You got some good stuff coming in. Just stay in that high vibration. Just stay feeling good. Stay taking care of yourself. Ooh, crap. Practice receiving. Remember, practice receiving. All right, we got some that popped out here. Let's go. You had lost everything but your light. Go in yourself, study yourself, get to know the new you. You're not too much. You're just in the wrong rooms. Only a fool won't change. Stay out of the way of the ignorant. By loving yourself, you teach others how to love themselves. Your intuition is on point. 11:11. Your highest timeline is calling. Make the jump. 144 on one of the cards, 11:11 on the other. We have a heart on another one. Let's see if we can get a couple more. All right, Spirit. Oh, and 313, 313. One of my other cats is starting to go through it now. She's going through it. All right, feathers, sticks, and pennies. Bunch of numbers: 999, 333, 555. 1551, 1221, 1111, double 1111s. That's enough, ma'am. It's fated to go in a different direction. Take the detour. Love will find you everywhere you go. Uproot the trauma. Okay, so we're getting a lot of the same pull. Like, I get most of these cards almost every reading, it seems like. Okay, so with this fated to go in a different direction and your highest timeline calling, make the jump. That's really what I'm like seeing right now, is that maybe you're having a hard time doing that and trusting in it, that it's going to work out. But when you're jumping timelines, it has no option other than to work out. It has to. It's your timeline. You manifested it, so it's got to do whatever you want it to do. And going into yourself and, studying yourself, that's really where that lies. That's enough, sweetheart. But that's really where that lies, is going inwards and looking at who that new version of yourself in that new timeline is going to be. Get it? Because you can't bring this old, your old self into a new timeline. You have to change. You have to put in the work and you have to change. Because only a fool won't change. Only a fool won't change. When you're uprooting that trauma, by loving yourself, love will find you everywhere you go. Hold on. Okay, had a little cat fight. We'll take that as confirmation. Right, okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, by uprooting the trauma, you're uprooting your trauma by loving yourself. Your light will guide that, and by loving yourself, love can find you because it's already within you. And you then get to teach others how to do that. With this one, just make sure you're keeping out, for whatever. It doesn't have to be these exact things, like numbers, feathers, sticks, pennies. It's whatever you have agreed on with Spirit that is your confirmation sign, okay? Your synchronicities. And you're going to get more and more of them, more and more frequently, the further along this journey you get, and it's gonna be like blatantly clear to, like, it'll be able to be blatantly clear to you, that you're I'm hearing on point, and I'm interpreting that in a way of like, you're on that path, you're on the correct course, the trajectory. Okay. Your intuition on point. Right? You had lost everything but your light. You're not too much, you're in the wrong rooms. I'm hearing that somebody, and we've been getting that coming up a lot lately, that you have some folks in your energy that don't like this. They don't want to see you doing this work. They don't like that you are giving yourself the opportunity to change and to be different and to be a better version of yourself. Because they like the old version. They like the version where you're just a rug that they get to walk all over, if that's the case. That's just an example, right? And they get to say whatever they want to you. They get to do whatever they want to you. They get to be, whatever they want. Because if you try to do what you want, then you're selfish. They don't want you to be selfish because they're selfish, and they want you to do what they want you to do. But if you're being selfish and you're doing this work and you're healing and everything else, then you're not gonna abide by them, I guess we'll say. Okay, get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Yeah. Sit in that awkward. Give grace and move on. People are going to do what they want. And it's going to get really, really, really uncomfortable internally within yourself the more often you're around those kind of people. Because you're raising your vibration and they are at a lower vibration. And when you're higher and you try to blend in to the lower vibrations, you stand out like a sore thumb. Your light is too bright. Right? And then people see that and they're like, whoa, who is that? What are they doing? Life is so good. It's only getting better from here. Better it gets, the better it gets, better it gets, the better it gets. You are power. You are powerful. Your spirit is strong when your body is weak. Yeah, we got that one too. I mean, that's exactly right. You're going to go through a lot. When you start ascending and you start breaking down old timelines or jumping timelines, making quantum leaps and stuff like that, your body's going to get weak. It's going to get tired. It's a lot of internal and emotional and mental work to be able to do that, right? To be able to make those leaps and jumps. And you're going to have to give your body time to catch up with you, okay? You're going to get tired. Your appetite is definitely going to change. Don't be surprised if you get sick more frequently, more often as you're doing this. Just take care of yourself, okay? Make sure you're getting plenty of vitamins. Make sure you're eating correctly. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest. And if you got to take a nap during the day, I love naps. Do it. Because not only will you wake up and hopefully feel more rested, but then it also helps your mind catch up with what is going on as well. Understand that most individuals don't have your understanding yet because they're not doing the work. They choose not to do the work. So how are they going to understand what you're doing? They can't. They have no idea. They don't even have a fathom of a thought of what you're doing. They don't have to understand. Oh, spirit is on a roll. Okay. Understand that most individuals don't have your understanding, but they don't have to understand. They have to witness. They ain't got to understand what you're doing, but they gonna darn sure watch it happen. They're darn sure gonna see it happen. People talk about you because they can't stop you. All they can do is witness it. They can't stop you. And you just have to have understanding of that, because it's coming. If you're doing the work and you're, putting your faith in this and you're, elevating spiritually and things like that, they can't stop you, but they'll talk about it. They'll be like, did you see so-and-so over there? Did you see what they're doing? They're not even the same person no more. They won't understand, but they have to see it. They have to witness it. Your phone is silent because God is working on them. Because they also have a journey to be on. Their journey is just as important as your journey, even if they don't understand it, even if they're talking crap about you. They have their own journey, and God is going to work through them just like He's worked through you. Take time and gratitude. Give thanks for all that you have. You are defiant in the best way possible. Don't dim your light. Yeah, you're defiant because you're showing gratitude. Do you know how many people... Let's take a survey. I mean, you can do this mentally while you're at work one day, if you think about it. How many people are complaining about their spouse, about their job, about what their kids are doing, about what they have for lunch, about their car, about this, about that, about the bills, about groceries, blah, 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 blah. By showing gratitude, you are being defiant. And the more you complain, and I've said this in other videos, the more you complain about, stop comparing yourself. The more you complain, or you allow yourself to be around others who are complainers, the longer it's going to take you. It's a lower vibration. So every time you're around that, or every time you encounter those kind of people, or every time you interact with those kind of people, you're working hard outside of whatever circumstance you find yourself with these people, and your vibration is up here. But every time you allow yourself to come in, you gradually go down, and then you got to do that work all over again, and it does get easier. Like the more times that you do it, it does, to where it will get to the point where when people are like that, it's in one ear out the other. It doesn't even phase you. But when you're in the very beginning stages of this, it's really difficult. It's really hard. So just excuse yourself. Don't have to be rude. Don't want to be rude, but just say, hey, can we talk about something else? Anything, right? Like the Red Wings winning or something, you know what I'm saying? Like anything to just bring that vibration back up. All right, I'm done with this stuff. Thank you, Spirit. I was just listening to one of my other videos, and that was in it. Now it's in my head. It's in my brain. All right. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go ornate. I'm so stoked. Meeting up with friends. And then we're going to get something to eat. I think we're going to go to Hockey Town, they said. So that'll be fun. And then we're going to go to the game. We are all connected. We're all made of the same stuff. Take a good look at the people around you. Who are they? Yeah, who are they to you? I know friends and family, it's hard, separating yourself or removing certain people, especially if they have narcissistic tendencies or anything like that. It's really hard to do that. But who are they to you? Yes, you may love them, right, at whatever capacity that they allow you to. Yes, you may want them in your life, but if they're not helping you ascend, and they're not bringing you into a better version of yourself, and they're not allowing you the space to do that work, and usually alone, usually this work is done alone. Keep that in mind. What are they there for? Yes, we're all connected. Yes, we are. We're all connected. But sometimes that connection isn't as good for us mentally, physically, emotionally as we think it is. Just keep that in mind. Oh, so we had the Ten of Hearts, Eight of Diamonds. Here's our King of Spades. Step up, step forward, step in, step aside. Yeah, just make a move. Just move. Just do what you got to do. Six of Hearts. You're breaking generational cycles. Your glow is glamorous, awakened. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm listening to Spirit. Whatever it is that you're trying to break is something that has been going on long before you came here. Okay? And the longer it's been going on, the more you really have to pour into yourself and love yourself and take care of yourself, because the harder it is going to be to break. Because think of how many generations came before you, right? And the cycle just continued to loop. And if you're the one, if you're the generational curse breaker, right? Like if you're the one to do that, if you're the one to break that, you have to have an enormous amount of inner strength and confidence within yourself to be able to do that. If they want to take something from you, give it to them. What goes around comes around. Let them take it. Let them have it. If they want to be any which way, or if they physically want to take something from you, like, you know, some possession of some sort, just give it to them. Because it's easier to give something away willingly and letting it go willingly than it is for somebody to have stolen. Let's just use that terminology. Steal something from you. Because when it's stolen, it's a violation, you know what I mean? But if you give it away freely, then there's no hard feeling. There's no negative, low vibrational feeling attached to that item. Sticks and stones may break bones, but your words cannot curse me. God's protection. Yeah. I mean, people can try and do what they want. They're probably going to. Just be honest. They're probably going to. But because you're protected, there's not a whole lot more that they can do, realistically, other than to try and, like, dim your light or hurt your feelings. But if you're vibrating higher than them, and that's the thing too, okay, thank you, Spirit. That's the thing too, is that as you elevate and as you start to vibrate higher, those people are going to fade off by themselves anyway. Like, even if you don't actually, like, stop talking to them or don't have them a part of your life anymore, they're not going to be able to keep up anyway. So they have to go. There is no choice. Okay, sorry. That was our 6 of Hearts, 7 of Spades, 5 of Spades. Now we have our King of Hearts. You're not bored. You're at peace. Quiet your mind games. Yeah, so your mind's probably still racing quite a bit. Still trying to get you to go, 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 and do this, and be here, and act this way. And it's because if you have had a traumatic past, and that's what you're dealing with, and that's what you're trying to get through, and that's what you're trying to heal from, and you're trying to elevate, and you're trying to ascend, and you're trying to quantum leap, and you're trying to jump timelines, you have to be at peace within yourself. And being at peace after coming out of chaos can often look as boredom. That's the way it kind of presents itself. And so your mind's going to try and play games and try and tell you, oh, this, or oh, let me see if I can come up with an example. Spirit, help me. The go, go, go. Or the constant people pleasing. Or the constant pushing your body and pushing your mind and pushing your emotions to a literal breaking point. Have you ever had burnout? Do not recommend. 0 stars. Do not recommend. Don't do it. Just whatever you do, don't burn out. Because depending on how long it took you to get to burnout and how far into the burnout you force yourself to go, it's going to take twice, if not 3 times as long for you to recover. This time next year, you will be in a completely different timeline. Yeah, because you're doing the work. You're doing the work, and the only thing that is constant is change. Everything changes. Everything, constantly. And so, as you're doing this work, and as you're jumping timelines, you are inevitably going to be in a different place in your life. You will not stay stagnant. It will continue to move. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more. Doo-doo. I'm so excited for the hockey game. Your name is being talked about in rooms you've never entered. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Especially if you're into some sort of like social media, or if you're aspiring to like maybe get a promotion at a job you already have or something like that. The more you do this work, the more your light shines through, the more people are going to see it, the more they're going to be attracted to you like a moth to a flame, right? And they're gonna talk about you. And I don't take, because it's a 9 of hearts, so that's very positive for me. Your name is being talked about in a good light. It's about to get good. Yeah, right at the bottom. It's about to get good. Yeah, so whatever is coming in for you, just keep going. Just keep going. And because people are going to want to be around you, right? Again, moth to a flame. People are going to be attracted to that light. They're going to be attracted to your optimistic personality. They're going to be attracted to, because it's different, because you're not complaining with the other folks at lunch, because you're not out here, trying to manipulate and hurt people or take people for granted, or, you know what I mean? Like, which is different, and it gets people talking. And, those people want to be around you. They're going to want to collaborate with you. They're going to want to, they want to succeed. And if you are succeeding and they notice that you're succeeding, they're going to want to succeed with you. Call out to God for love, for the love you search for in other people. Call out to God for the love you search for in other people. So that just says to me, that's an Ace of Hearts. The next one is Ace of Diamonds. But that, calling out to God for the love you search in other people, most of the time, not always, but most of the time, people's love is conditional. They will only love you for as long as you're doing what they want you to do, and behaving the way they want you to behave, and being the individual that they expect you to show up as. But God, source, spirit, universe, whatever, loves you unconditionally and only has good intentions for you. Take that. You have nothing to prove to anyone. Confirmation. You have nothing to prove to anyone. You're one of a kind. Be true to you. Stop stressing. Relax, kick back, chill, nap. Yeah. Because you have nothing to prove to anybody. Right? Because you and God, you love each other. You're doing the work. You know good things are coming in. What do you have to prove? Nothing. You have nothing to prove to anybody. So go chill. Go relax. Take a vacation. Whatever you and God are working on, keep it to yourself. Let him show the world. Stop playing with your purpose. Pursue you. Yeah. Joker energy. Longer you stay in those kind of situations, longer you have those people in your life, longer it's going to take to get there. And that's not necessarily a negative thing. So please don't take that out of context. That's not necessarily a negative thing. It just means it's going to take you longer to learn the lessons you need to learn internally, in order to get to wherever it is that you and God are working on you going. And, whatever you are working on, you keep that between you and your higher power, because people will try to stop it. They can't necessarily, but they can definitely try to delay it. And if they get in your head and they start swimming around in there and they start messing with, whatever, and you start stressing, it's only going to delay it. It's only going to take longer. Not that it won't come, but it's going to take longer. Being in community is different than being a part of the crowd. Yeah, because when you're a crowd, you're a follower. You're just following what everybody else is doing. But when you're part of a community of people that are healing or on a healing journey, or, healed parts of themselves and things like that, that's a community, right? And it's a lot easier to be around people that have done the work or are working on themselves because they want the same outcome in their life. You don't catch a vibe. I love this card. You are a vibe. Energy shifts when you enter. Oh, my phone. Sorry. Okay. All right. Let's get a couple more because we're at 25 minutes. Let's keep this under 30. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm super stoked about this evening. I hope you guys have some fun plans ahead. Just keep at it. Keep working. And don't forget to take time out for yourself to have fun. That's really important. To go have fun. Right? Whether that's going to a hockey game, you know, watching a cool, watching a movie, a comedy, right? Laughing. Laughing is good for the brain. New love spark. Fan the flame. You got somebody coming. We keep getting that. Don't hide. Stay present. Mindfulness. So stay mindful of that. You know, when new people are coming into your life, use your discernment. Clock it. Right? Clock their patterns and stuff like that. But don't hide. It says don't hide. Don't hide it. You know, if somebody's coming towards you and they genuinely seem interested, or you know, they want to take you out, right? Or they want to just be in your presence, or they just want to allow it. Because again, that's how your discernment gets stronger, is being around others. King of Diamonds, where do you belong? Where is home? Where do you want to be? So, how do you want your house to be? Now, I don't mean a physical brick and mortar house. I mean your house, your temple. What does home feel like for you within yourself? This is your home. This is the home for where your soul, your spirit, your energy, your whatever you want to call it resides. This is your home. So how do you want your home to be? It's up to you. It's up to you. All right. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this helps. Get at me in the comments. Nicely, please. You know, and let me know what you think, or let me know if this helps at all. I think I said I love you already. Be good. Do good. And, you know, maybe we'll do this again sometime. Bye.